Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I have a revelation coming from Holy Spirit. This revelation is coming from the word bubbles. Bubbles form when two liquids are mixed. Usually, this indicates that gas has been formed. Gas can also be formed when a solid is added to a solution. Gas is a substance or matter in which it will expand freely to fill the whole of a container, having no fixed shape unlike solid or no fixed volume unlike liquid. So the Father is saying that through this revelation is there is someone whom you thought that you were going to give birth with. And I say this because gas is something that causes you to move forward. And when you push down on the gas, it comes out, right? And it causes you to go forward. And this gas, it has no fixed shape. So the container that this gas is expanding in, the container is representing the woman, the womb. This gas that has no fixed shape or no fixed volume is representing this person whom you feel has the potential to be the one that you are moving forward with, or you are to move forward with. However, gas can kill or harm by too much exposure of it. It can cause you to become poisoned. Gas also means to talk, especially excessively, idly, or boastfully. So the Father is saying, whoever this person is that you felt like you were going to give birth with and move forward with and give birth with, this is someone who gaslights you. This is someone who talks a lot, and they talk excessively. Like, they talk a lot, and when they talk, they're not really saying nothing. It's all idle talk. It's like sometimes they talk just to hear themselves talk, or just to talk over you, or just to talk so that you don't have a moment to talk or to respond. This is someone who is also boastful and arrogant, narcissistic. I thought you never stopped gassing. This is someone who will never stop gaslighting. This is someone who will always have idle talk and be boastful and proud and arrogant. Okay, so again, you thought that this was someone that you were going to move forward and elevate and give birth with. However, in the spiritual context, bubbles symbolize the fleeting nature of life, representing temporary illusions, experiences that eventually burst, worldly attachments. The revelation that the Father gave me through this is this relationship that you had with this person was an illusion that will eventually burst. 444. For something to burst, means that of a container breaks suddenly and violently apart, spilling the contents, typically as a result of an impact or internal pressure. So the Father is saying, whoever you are someone, the container, you are the woman, you are the womb. And the Father is saying it will be broken suddenly, violently apart, spilling out whatever was in it, which was this person that you thought you were going to move forward, elevate, and give birth with. But when it all breaks apart suddenly and violently, what you had in them, the illusion that you had of them, will all of a sudden come spilling out. And this will happen as a result of an impact or an internal pressure. Okay? The second meaning of to burst means an instance of breaking or splitting as a result of internal pressure or puncturing, an explosion. Rupture, breach. A breach is an act of breaking or failing to observe a law, agreement, or code of conduct. So maybe there was someone who broke some type of law, agreement that you had. Someone even broke your confidence. A gap in a wall, a barrier or defense, especially one made by attacking an army. This is someone who you thought was going to be your husband or your wife, and yet they attacked you. You thought they were going to be your protector, and they were your attacker. And it's like you feel like you made a gap for this person to break through, to get to you, to get through the wall of defense. Of a whale rise and break through the surface of the water. So when I hear this, of a whale rise and break through the surface of a water, my children ask me what animal am I scared of the most, and I always say the whale, the blue whale. And it's because of Jonah and his story, and it's like, that's the last spiritual ride I need, like that's why I'm scared of a blue whale. On top of it, if I'm out in the middle of an ocean, I see one of those big things coming out of the water, and I know I'm in a place of disobedience and running, just knowing what that represents to me, 8'11". So that's something that scares me. It lets me know that once I'm out of obedience, I'm out of alignment, and I'm going in the opposite direction of the way that the Father wants me to go, and I know that I'm doing it. And then the Father is showing up right here, right now, to let me know, you know what I'm saying, who has the upper hand. And not that that's a bad thing, but what he had to go through in order for him to get to that place was he had to be thrown off of a ship in the middle of a storm. And it's like the Titanic, you know what I'm saying? It is like, oh goodness. And then this whale comes and swallows him up. And it's like, it's not, even though it's God's hand at the time, it don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like it. It don't feel like it. And I'm pretty sure it was scary and, all of this other kind of stuff. So when I see this, the whale rise and breaks through the source of the water, it's like you are someone who you knew you were going in the wrong direction. You knew that the Father does not want you with this person. You know that the Father is calling you in another direction, and you are still going towards this person. You are still heading that way. And what I see is the Father, in a way, bursting your bubble when he pops up out the water. You know what I'm saying? And, well, first, the Father is busting your bubble to start all this chaos in this place that you in when you were at first sleeping and resting, and you thought you were at ease and you got away with something, then and everybody around you, and you wake up and there's chaos going on, and you know it's because of you, and you have to throw yourself, you have to get these people to throw you off overboard because of your disobedience. And so you're around people that have to, and you have to let them know, you know, and it's just like you have all this chaos going on around you. Basically, when you thought you got away with something, you got all this chaos going on around you because you are in disobedience, and you know you are disobedience, and this is why all this chaos is going on around you. Even the people around you are scared. Even the people around you are nervous. They don't even know what's going on, but you know what's going on. You know why all this chaos is going on. You know why it's taking place. You know it's because you are out of alignment. You heading towards the wrong person. You doing the wrong thing. You know why all hell is breaking loose. You see what I'm saying? And so when I see of a whale rise and break through the surface of the water, the Father says in the end, you are going to do what he wants you to do. You're going to go where he has called you to go. You're going to say what he has called you to say. And you are going to do it by any means necessary. 11:11. Okay? And so that was extra. I didn't expect all of that. Okay? And so, the second thing that a bubble signifies is a release of a spirit. A release of a spirit. New beginnings. A moment of joy. Lightness. Divine connection. Purification. Interconnectedness. Birth of a new spiritual awakening. And which one these bubbles represent to you depends on the context and or the situation on what's being done, 12:12, or what's taking place. Okay, so if you are someone who is in this delusional relationship, okay, and you know that you are deliberately running in the wrong direction, and the Father is getting ready to burst your first of all, go back. If you are in a relationship where you thought that you were going to be with someone and move forward and elevate and give birth with this person, but this is someone who gaslights you, this is a narcissist. Okay, the Father says this is this relationship was an illusion. Okay, and this relationship, there was like a bursting of a bubble when this happened. You know, you can only get so far with this relationship. A bubble only goes so far. It only elevates so high. So when you got to a certain point with this person, the Father had to bust that bubble. He had to pop that bubble, okay, and let you know that this was an illusion, okay, and then as well as a worldly attachment. Okay, there was something about this person that you had a worldly attachment to. You might have even idolized this person. The Father had to bust that bubble. Okay, and for the second relationship, this is for the second relationship, or for the a different type of context or situation, bubbles can represent the release of a spirit, new beginnings, moment of joy, divine connection, okay, and a birth of a new spiritual awakening. So someone may be receiving new gifts as well, okay. And so let's see, hold on. The winds are blowing under the wings of the cherubim. The Father is saying that he is working.